I'm Levi. Adventure is what drives me, and I'm on a never-ending hunt to find the most unique and tiny one-night stays across America. I've been to hundreds of tiny houses, and the truth is, I'm just scratching the surface. There's more doors to open, so grab your bags. This is Tiny BNB. Let's go explore. We're at Treehouse Point here in Washington, a very popular spot to come visit. And I'm staying at their newest one, the Ananda, built just a couple years ago. This one is the most luxurious one on their lot, and this lot is very special. It's definitely a resort-like feel. I would say it's the in-between of an Airbnb private getaway to a hotel because there's a lodge here, there's an event space here, but the location is beautiful. I'm at my private tree house. There's a river. This place is really cool. So whenever you pull up onto the property, it is gated. You'll come in, there's parking spots here for you, and you'll go up to the lodge, meet with somebody there, and they'll kind of show you around. And this property, there's trails everywhere that lead you to the cabins. We can continue walking through these paths, and I'll walk towards the Ananda, which is mine. It's the most private one, if you ask me, because I'm walking past all the other tree houses and their trails. You can look up at them. I'm not really filming them because people are staying in them right now, but it is so beautiful here. And then we'll make it to the Ananda. Walk up on the deck. The wooden walkway leads you all the way up here to the front. The cedar shingling on the siding is incredible. It's not just the straight pattern. I love cedar shingling, but they did a curvy, wavy pattern to the shingling on the exterior, and the craftsmanship is just superb here. Huge black windows here on the front. We are really high up, and we're overlooking the river down below. You can hear it. You can sit out here. There's a couple seats here on this side if we wanted to just sit out here and relax with some coffee, enjoy the river sounds. These trees are massive. Take a look at this tree. I'm standing right in front of it. This is one of the biggest trees I've seen. I can't even wrap my hands halfway around it. And this treehouse is bolted into these trees. It's incredible. So walk around in the front, and the front door is right over here, and we'll walk inside and check it out. Walking inside, the craftsmanship continues, and it is definitely a tiny house. Immediately, we're in your kitchen and the living room space. The living room on this right side has these two really comfy leather chairs here. You can sit here and look out the huge window, drink coffee here. There's a fireplace in this corner. You gotta have the fireplace, and you can see the massive tree through this window. It's just right next to the window, so kind of a cool view there. And over to the right of this, we have your kitchenette area. This is the only unit that has a mini fridge in, because the lodge has a fridge and a microwave and all of that for you to use. So my unit has its own mini fridge, which is really nice to have. Some drawers underneath, nice wood countertop here, and they leave some supplies to make some coffee. They leave some water here for you. There's a kettle and then a small sink over on this right side. So really minimal kitchen space. Taking a closer look at this interior, we have wood flooring. The walls are definitely that cabin treehouse aesthetic. I mean, they nailed it with the treehouse. And then back on the other side, behind the living room, we have a small closet here. We'll pass that, and then we enter into your bedroom space. King-size bed in here. Very cool that they fit a king-size bed in here. I can walk all the way around it. You can kind of see the ceilings are a little bit shorter, but I'm tall enough to walk, or I guess I'm short enough to be able to walk all the way around it, no problem. And they have this huge walnut slab as the headboard. This is a very expensive piece of wood, and they just casually have it here as the headboard. They have lights built into it. There's a walnut nightstand next to this. The windows are all nice in here. They can be opened up if you want a nice little breeze or to be able to hear the river while you're sleeping. And another thing I'll point out is the inset lighting they have all around this edge of the bedroom. So it's just all these small details like that that enhance this place as a really cool treehouse. So this is the bed, very comfy. We'll walk out of here now. The last thing is your bathroom space. If we walk through this door, very large bathroom. They just have a toilet in here and a sink. That's for you to use. Now, That is everything here at the Ananda Treehouse. If you think like me, well, you might be wondering about the shower or bathtub situation. Well, there's a couple bathhouses on the property, so that's another thing that makes this a little bit different. We'll walk down to the bathhouse and check it out. You can see if they're being used or not. And when you walk inside one of them, it has your shower, another toilet space, a place to put your stuff at, a sink. It's a really large bathroom, and it's pretty nice, actually. I was a little bit concerned about the bathhouse situation, but it was really nice, not a problem at all. So with that, we'll continue exploring the property. We have the lodge, the event space to check out. We'll first check out the lodge, because that's the area you'll walk into first. In here, there is dining tables, there's a fireplace over here, a couch, chairs, board games, books. This is my favorite area of the lodge. It's so cozy. This is where you can come and hang out and just relax if you want to get away from the treehouse area. If you're having a bunch of friends here and you're all renting out the treehouses, this would be a good little meeting point for that. This is also where you can store your food with the refrigerator. There's a microwave here. They have just treats here you can come pick up at any time. You have access to this 24/7. Even at night, in the middle of the night, if you want to come here, you totally can. So that is a really cool touch. And in the morning at 8:30, they serve breakfast, complimentary breakfast here. This is what I had: eggs, sausage, smoothie, orange juice, toast. They had it all. It was really, really great. And that's why this makes it more of a interbreeding of an Airbnb and a hotel. You get the privacy of an Airbnb, but the services of a hotel, which is really cool. So that's the lodge. There's a pond here. They have fish in it. And the best thing about that is that you can feed the fish for free. Turn this little knob for fish food and just throw it in. The fish go nuts. This is a beautiful pond. If we walk down this pathway, we make it to the river. This is a beautiful river. It's calm. The sound is like perfect. It's not just so loud you can't hear anything. The rocks everywhere, the mossy trees hanging over it. I mean, picturesque. Now let's go explore another treehouse in Washington. Today we're at a really cool location. We're right outside Mount Rainier National Park at Treehouse Mt. Rainier. Appropriate name for this place. This is one of the best tree houses I've been to. It's built by Pete Nelson, Treehouse Masters, and this one is just so cool. We're one of the closest Airbnbs to this national park on the west entrance here to Paradise, which is one of the popular spots to go and do all the trails at. But whenever you pull up onto the property, it is a blacktop driveway, really nice. There's two spots to park. A lower spot, I'm guessing this is for in the wintertime whenever it's really snowy and icy, because this next part is a pretty steep drive up, and this is your second platform you can park at, which is where I parked at. And you'll start your journey up to the treehouse. Lots of steps up here. The walkway is really pretty. There's lights along the path that lead up to your treehouse, and then we finally make it to the back side right here. Beautifully crafted. If we look under the treehouse, you can see there are 7 trees holding this place all together. The bolts, the beams everywhere. I mean, there's literally nothing under here, under the treehouse. It is really cool and clean looking. And then this front side is where our front door is at. There's wood beams, there's cedar shingles, there's cedar board and batten. The texture of the exterior of this treehouse is really good. So I like it a lot. Tucked in the trees, not a neighbor in sight. Guys, I haven't heard a single thing. I was here for 2 nights, which is rare. I haven't heard a single thing here except nature. I love it. Now you do hear the swaying of the trees. There's 2 trees in particular in the front that when they sway, you can definitely hear it because of the bolts in the trees. They pop and snap, but it's meant to do that. It's meant to sway and move. I've just never been in a treehouse that's actually done that. So kind of cool to see that. Thought somebody was knocking at the door when I was first hearing that, but nope, it's just the trees swinging. So anyway, we'll walk inside and check out the interior. Walking inside, the craftsmanship does not stop. Treehouse interior aesthetic, the wood everywhere, the beautiful wood floorings. I mean, these flooring alone is really expensive and high quality. I like the dark wood and just the wood walls. They're pretty spacious for a treehouse in here. I would consider this a tiny house. It is 1 bedroom and 1 bathroom. First thing though is our foyer space. Small closet to the left. You can store your luggage here and hang up your clothes, or you can hang up your jackets and stuff right up against this wall. One cool thing I want to point out, if you have a ugly electrical panel, you can hide it like they did here. This thing just comes off really easily, hangs right back up, blends right in. I wanted to point that out. But now we'll walk into the living room space. Spacious in here, vaulted ceilings, dark wood above, and the couch here on the right side is very comfortable. Couches can sometimes be really bad at Airbnbs. This one is great. I wanted to sit here the whole time I was inside, and it faces your TV, which is appropriately sized. The windows in here are great, and then walking around, we make it to your kitchen space. There's a dining table here on the right side, 2 chairs, really cool wooden dining table, fits with the theme, and then the kitchen space. There is abundant space in here. The walnut countertops are my favorite. It is beautiful. There's the sink. You have an induction cooktop here with the range hood, floating shelves up here. There's coffee supplies. They leave creamer for you, which is just thank you so much for leaving all of the coffee supplies that you need. And then below we have the microwave built into the cabinets, and then a full-size refrigerator up on this wall here and some storage above it. Can't complain at all about this kitchen. It looks great and very functional. So we'll walk through this, and then this door off the kitchen is your bathroom space. This bathroom has everything you need as well. Full tiled shower, glass windows, your toilet here on the right side, and your vanity here on the left, and there's closet space next to the vanity. Extra towels, you can put your stuff in here in the bathroom, and the aesthetic just doesn't stop in the bathroom. They did an excellent job in here if you ask me. So we'll walk out of that now, and the last space in here is your bedroom. This bedroom is really comfy. The bed, I will say, is comfortable. It's not the rock hard bed people buy off Amazon for their Airbnbs. I don't know what it was. I liked it. I slept great. They have tons of pillows here and blankets. There's an AC unit in here specifically for your bedroom, and there's one in the living room. So this tiny space has 2 AC units. It's amazing. Windows all around. You can close them with your curtains, of course, and there's lights on both sides with nightstands. Just overall, very functional bedroom, and that is everything here at the Treehouse at Mount Rainier. And that leads us to Mount Rainier. Now, if you've never been, this is one of the most popular national parks in the United States. I did a couple hikes here. You can cross the riverbeds, do some hikes, see some waterfalls, walk through the magical forests, untouched for over 100 years. And of course, everywhere you look, the mountain is just protruding out of the earth, staring at you. You know, if you're walking and you turn back, I always think that the mountain is just staring at me. And if you're wondering anything else close by, there's a small town called Elby. This was a train logging depot area in the early 1900s, and now they've kind of converted it into a small tourist spot. Trains, you can actually board a train and do a meal as the train goes and does like a little tour. Overall, very fun area. I would definitely come back here and do way more hikes at Mount Rainier and just explore the area more.